so far, but everything to play for. 2 head-to-heads to come before the final round. This next one is history. And who'd like to play this? David, Paul or Martin? History.
It'll be me, though.
OK, David, and you can choose from Daphne, CJ or Judith.
I'd like to play CJ.
OK, inscrutable there.
I'm so happy.
Let's get you both into the question room, please. David, do you want to go first or second?
I'd like to go first, please, don't
Good luck, David. Off we go. The soldier known as El Cid is a famous character in the history of which country? Brazil, Spain or Scotland?
Well, I can rule out Scotland. I would think that that's the El Cid. This probably makes me discount Scotland. And I would think it's going to be Spain.
Yeah, if it was Scotland, it might be a different kind of Cid with an S, I suspect. El Cid is, yes, associated with Spain. It's the right answer. 1 to you. CJ, the Roman invasion of Britain took place in which year? 43 AD, 143 AD, or 243 AD?
That was 43 AD.
Do you want to say something about Daphne at this point? Usually
absolutely
she was
not.
there to welcome
Of
Julius
course
Caesar
not.
or
I wouldn't dream
like
of it. Just because it stands for after Daphne.
Oh! OK, CJ, that's correct. 43 AD for the Roman invasion of Britain. OK, second question to you, David. Which German soldier was promoted to the rank of Field Marshal in 1942 following his successful leadership of the Afrika Korps in World War II? Erwin Rommel, Hermann Goering or Friedrich Paulus?
I think in the desert campaign it was Rommel, I think.
Going for Rommel? That's right. Field Marshal Rommel, as he became in 1942. So second question is yours, CJ. Which aviation pioneer, born in 1898, disappeared over the Pacific Ocean during a round-the-world flight in 1937? Louis Blériot, Joseph Montgolfier or Amelia Earhart?
That was Amelia Earhart.
It is correct. Well done, CJ. 2 each. David, what nickname was given to Edmund, the 11th century King of England, in recognition of his staunch resistance to the invasion of the Danish King Canute? Aggressor, Ironside or Stalwart?
Stalwart, that doesn't seem to ring any bells historically. And thinking about it, Aggressor doesn't either. So I think maybe it was Ironside Edmund.
OK, is that your answer?
Yeah.
Ironside Edmund or Edmund Ironside is the right answer. Well done. Doesn't matter where you put it, it is right. OK, Edmund Ironside resisted the Danish. CJ, which political theorist and author of Letters from Prison, published in 1947, was a founding member of the Italian Communist Party? Fernando Tambroni, Antonio Gramsci or Aldo Moro?
I don't know. Oh dear, what do we know about Aldo Moro? He was assassinated, wasn't he? I don't know it. I will go for one of the other two. Fernando Tambroni.
Tambroni. Oh, Daphne.
Oh, dear. It's Gramsci.
It's Gramsci. Antonio Gramsci. Which means, yes, we have a happy Monday, guaranteed a place in the final round. It is you, David. You'll be playing for £15,000. Would you both please come back and join your teams? OK, it means now that the challengers have lost 2 brains from the final round. The Eggheads have lost 1, and we play our last head-to-head before that final round. This one is arts and books. Paul or Martin, arts and books.
You do it.
All right. OK. I'll go do it.
OK, right, Paul, and one of our women, Daphne or Judith?
I'm going to take Judith, please.
OK, Judith, arts and books. Let's have you both in the question room, please. Paul, would you like to go first or second?
I'd like to go first, please, Deborah.
Arts and books, off we go then. What is the name of the boy who features in many of A.A. Milne's Winnie the Pooh stories? James Lewis, Christopher Robin or Nicholas George?
Well, I've just recently taken the kids to Pooh Bridge, which is about 250 yards away from A.A. Milne's house, and I know that his son was called Christopher Robin. So that's my answer.
I'd like to play poo sticks there. Yep, it's the right answer. Correct, Christopher Robin. Judith, which writer was born in 1775? Geoffrey Chaucer, Jane Austen, or Oscar Wilde?
Well, Geoffrey Chaucer's much before that, and Oscar Wilde was after, so it must be Jane Austen.
That's the correct answer, Jane Austen. OK, second question, Paul. What type of music is written in 3/4 time? Is it march, foxtrot, or waltz?
I have no idea. It's, to me, they're all equal. I can't even eliminate any. I'm trying to hear them on my head, and I'm going to go for waltz.
Completely in the dark. You picked it out, though. It's the right answer. Written in 3/4 time, the waltz. Judith, Mustn't Grumble, published in May 2007, is an autobiography by which broadcaster? Is it Terry Wogan, Chris Evans, or Chris Moyles?
Well, it sounds like a kind of Terry Woganism. So I should think it's Terry Wogan.
OK. Mustn't Grumble. It is a Woganism, as you delicately put it. Yep, Woganism, it's correct. Mustn't Grumble. Paul, good guess last time. Let's hope you know this one. The Dream of Gerontius, first performed publicly in 1900, is an oratorio by which British composer? Elgar, Vaughan Williams, or Delius?
I don't believe it's Elgar. I'm going to go for Delius, because you said he was an English composer, and that doesn't sound English. So, by going for the fact that he doesn't sound English, I'm going to select Delius.
British, yeah.
British.
The Dream of Gerontius, first performed publicly in 1900, is an oratorio by which British composer? OK, gone for Delius. It is Elgar, Paul. Dream of Gerontius is by Elgar, so a chance for Judith. The quick-drying paint medium tempera, used in Italian medieval arts, was made using which food product? Egg yolk, cabbage, or pasta?
I love the idea of you made cabbage or pasta. It's egg yolk.
I could see cabbage. Like a nice kind of watery, greeny colour.
Oh, disgusting, though. Think of how smelly it would be.
Tempera, egg yolk, it's the right answer, Judith. You are through to the final round. Bad luck there, Paul. Just to slip up on your Elgar. Would you both please come back and join your teams? So this is what we've been playing towards. It's time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So Paul, Jackie and Chris from the Happy Mondays and CJ from the Eggheads, would you all leave the studio, please? OK, then, David and Martin, you're playing to win the Happy Mondays, £15,000. Judith, Kevin, Daphne and Chris, you're playing for something which money can't buy, the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I'll ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge. You are allowed to confer. Happy Mondays, the question is, are your 2 brains better than the Eggheads' 4 brains? And David and Martin, would you like to go first or second?
First, please.
Best of luck, David and Martin. Your first question. Which popular children's toy introduced in the UK in 1966 was well known for having eagle eyes, gripping hands and flocked hair? Action Man, Playmobil or Stretch Armstrong?
Yeah. Well, the eagle eyes and the gripping hands. It wasn't a Barbie, was it? No. It was Action Man, wasn't it?
It was Action Man.
Yeah? OK. We'll say Action Man.
OK, introduced in 1966. You think it's Action Man. Had eagle eyes, gripping hands and flocked hair. It's Action Man. It's the right answer. OK. Eggheads, what's been the official home of the Archbishop of Canterbury since 1197? Somerset House, Hampton Court or Lambeth Palace? What's been the official home of the Archbishop of Canterbury since 1197?
Lambeth Palace.
Lambeth Palace?
Yep.
Nice, is it, Judith? Well, you must have been there for a reception or something. Or
No, I have. I'm too naughty.
Yeah, all right, see. Not enough sherry on offer. 1197, the home of the Archbishop of Canterbury, Lambeth Palace, is correct, of course. So, one each, and we go straight back then to David and Martin. Second question. Which pop duo's music featured heavily on the soundtrack of the 1967 film The Graduate? Is it the Everly Brothers, Sonny and Cher, or Simon and Garfunkel?
It's Mrs. Robinson, wasn't it?
Sounds of Silence.
Yeah. So was it Simon and Garfunkel?
Simon Garfunkel.
Correct. Simon and Garfunkel, featuring heavily in The Graduate. So, second question to the Eggheads then. The prairie wolf is another name for which animal? The ocelot, the vicuna, or the coyote? The prairie wolf is another name for which animal?
The coyote.
You're smiling like one there, darling. The prairie wolf is another name for the coyote. It's right. 2-2. OK, well, Paul, Martin, good luck with this one. Where is the annual music festival called Bestival held? Is it the Isle of Skye, the Isle of Wight, or the Isle of Man? Where is the annual music festival called Bestival held?
Heard of this?
Not a clue. There's one on the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
There is a festival there. Don't know what it's called.
Isle of Skye, that's a bit...
Isle of Man is TT racing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isle of Skye is a bit...
It's a long way to go, isn't it?
Long way to
for
go. So
music, yeah.
So, Isle of Wight. Yeah.
Isle of Wight.
It's the right answer. £15,000, potentially yours if the Eggheads get this wrong. OK, Eggheads. According to legend, which creatures saved the city of Rome from besieging Gauls in 390 BC? Dogs, geese, or owls? According to legend, which creatures saved the city of Rome from besieging Gauls in 390 BC?
They were the geese that cackled and woke everybody up.
Guard geese.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the right answer, yeah. Geese, according to legend, saved the city of Rome, as Daphne was describing there, what, by waking everyone up by cackling. It's 3 apiece. We're in the final round. We're in sudden death. You might win £15,000 on the next question. Good luck. Which rapper married Kimberly Scott in 1999 and in 2006?
Any good on rappers?
Not at all.
Kimberly
Snoop
Scott.
Doggy.
Who's Kimberly Scott?
Don't know. What about... What rappers do we know? Snoop Doggy Dogg? Eminem?
Eminem. Oh, yeah, no, that's a good one, because didn't he have problem... Yeah, he remarried his wife. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Eminem then?
Yeah. We got a feeling that Eminem did remarry his wife.
We hope it's Kimberly Scott.
OK.
It may be Kimberly Scott, so we'll go for Eminem.
So your answer is?
Eminem.
Eminem, I've accepted. Which rapper married Kimberly Scott in 1999 and 2006? You know what? Jackie knew it behind you. That old Jackie instinct came back. It's Eminem. It's the right answer. So, Eggheads, pressure back on you. Got to get this. What name, taken from the Greek word for man, is given to robots with human appearance? What name, taken from the Greek word for man, is given to robots with human appearance?
That would be an android.
Begin to wonder if this applies to you. Maybe some
What, mechanical?
Quiz Looney has put you together and given you human appearances. It's the right answer. Android is correct. OK, we go on with sudden death. Great performance, Happy Mondays. Just keep it nice and steady. Which 1892 stage play by Brandon Thomas features a character whose aunt comes from Brazil, quote-unquote, where the nuts come from?
1892 stage, right?
But I don't know. Is it Pygmalion? I don't know.
It's Bernard Shaw.
I don't know. 1892 stage play. Death of a Salesman. No,
We've got to go well back, haven't we? Where the nuts come from?
Brazil. Boys from Brazil. No.
Gazelle, what's that? Gazelle, what's that?
I don't know.
No, we've not really got an answer for this. We'll try Gazelle.
Giselle. OK, we'll take that. It's not the right answer. It's your first slip-up in this final round. There's a bit of a clue in the question there. The aunt.
Charlie's aunt.
Charlie's aunt. Charlie's aunt. It's your first wrong answer. Will the Eggheads give you a let-off? Come on, you're a forgiving lot, you Eggheads. They so jealously guard that reputation. Eggheads, Buck Brannaman was an inspiration for which best-selling 1995 novel by Nicholas Evans? Buck Brannaman was an inspiration for which best-selling 1995 novel by Nicholas Evans?
Horse Whisperer, is there
Oh, yeah. The Horse Whisperer.
The Horse Whisperer, it's the right answer. Eggheads, you've won. And actually a film made of it as well, wasn't there, with so far, but everything to play for. 2 head-to-heads to come before the final round. This next one is history. And who'd like to play this? David, Paul or Martin? History.
It'll be me, though.
OK, David, and you can choose from Daphne, CJ or Judith.
I'd like to play CJ.
OK, inscrutable there.
I'm so happy.
Let's get you both into the question room, please. David, do you want to go first or second?
I'd like to go first, please, don't
Good luck, David. Off we go. The soldier known as El Cid is a famous character in the history of which country? Brazil, Spain or Scotland?
Well, I can rule out Scotland. I would think that that's the El Cid. This probably makes me discount Scotland. And I would think it's going to be Spain.
Yeah, if it was Scotland, it might be a different kind of Cid with an S, I suspect. El Cid is, yes, associated with Spain. It's the right answer. 1 to you. CJ, the Roman invasion of Britain took place in which year? 43 AD, 143 AD, or 243 AD?
That was 43 AD.
It was Rommel, I think.
Going for Rommel? That's right. Field Marshal Rommel, as he became in 1942. So second question is yours, CJ. Which aviation pioneer, born in 1898, disappeared over the Pacific Ocean during a round-the-world flight in 1937? Louis Blériot, Joseph Montgolfier, or Amelia Earhart?
That was Amelia Earhart.
It is correct. Well done, CJ. 2 each. David, what nickname was given to Edmund, the 11th century King of England, in recognition of his staunch resistance to the invasion of the Danish King Canute? Aggressor, Ironside or Stalwart?
Stalwart, that doesn't seem to ring any bells historically. And thinking about it, Aggressor doesn't either. So I think maybe it was Ironside Edmund.
OK, is that your answer?
Yeah.
Ironside Edmund or Edmund Ironside is the right answer. Well done. Doesn't matter where you put it, it is right. OK, Edmund Irons. Do you want to say something about Daphne at this point? Usually
Absolutely not.
She was there to welcome Julius
Of course
Caesar
not. I wouldn't dream of it. Just because it's time for After Daphne.
Oh! OK, CJ, that's correct. 43 AD for the Roman invasion of Britain. OK, second question to you, David. Which German soldier was promoted to the rank of Field Marshal in 1942 following his successful leadership of the Afrika Korps in World War II? Erwin Rommel, Hermann Goering or Friedrich Paulus?
I think in the desert campaign,